Vous écoutez Fluide. Vous écoutez Fluide.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hello, everybody.
Welcome back.
Welcome back to the Hidden Scene.
I'm Kat.
And I'm Lisa.
Yes.
And we're back for,
We're back.
I don't know which episode. It's number 7. I don't know. I don't even know. But, Whatever. But welcome back, guys. Welcome back.
Yes. Today we have a very special guest who is
Yes.
also my friend.
Yes.
And a Taiwanese jazz pianist who's based here in Brussels for 5-6 years already. His name is Kuan. Welcome, Kuan.
Welcome, Kuan. Woo!
Hello.
Can you maybe put your share a little bit more? Yeah, like this.
We need to
More?
see your pretty face.
Yes. Perfect. Perfect. How you doing, Kuan, today?
Doing good.
Perfect. So, Kuan, let's talk about you. It's all about you today, okay?
Sure.
So we wanted to know, so you're from Taiwan, as Kat just said. How did you came here in Brussels?
My teacher was studying here in Brussels like 25 years ago. I think around 25 to 30. And I met him when I was in high school. So like we have like a master class of jazz.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh, what is jazz? You know, like it's cool, sounds cool. So I went to the lesson and he's like, hey, you play oboe, right? I say, yeah. And he's like, you want to play like jazz stuff like on your oboe? And I say like, cool, yeah, I would do that. And then we become friends. And then he said like, yeah, if you have free times when you're in the college or in the university, just come to see me and then, yeah, we can have fun. So yeah, I went to college and I have more free time. So I just, I just kind of, hey, you have free time. And then I just came to him
like
and just
that,
like, yeah.
through connection.
Yeah. But what is oboe? What is it?
So oboe is like the instrument, like it looks like a clarinet,
Okay.
but it's like an instrument that tune the whole orchestra in the classical music.
Oh,
yeah.
nice,
Yeah,
nice.
but I was like, I really like oboe, but I was like, I don't want to really to do this for my whole life. And I like piano so much. So I was like, yeah, that's
so
why.
it was between two loves of your life,
Yeah.
oboe and
I
piano.
still love it though. I still love it. But just like, I don't have so much time to do
He's
two
cheating.
things.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's true.
So you fell in love with piano through your professor, or was it like even before?
Well, actually, my mom is the piano teacher.
That's why.
yeah,
Okay, makes sense.
Yeah, so I was raised with piano music and classical music.
Okay.
Yeah.
I see. So it was always in your blood.
Yeah. So when you were a baby, like you were playing piano already at 6 months?
No.
Okay.
At five.
At five.
But probably my mom, like, just play piano when I still in her belly.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, could be.
Sure.
Girl, it goes way back.
Exactly.
Damn.
way back. And do you like Belgium? Like how is your life here actually?
I would say it's complicated. It's mix of good thing and something like, the life, like, especially like a cultural differences. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like-
For how long have you been here?
Almost 6 years.
6 years,
Yeah,
right?
like 2019.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you give us like an example of a cultural like difference?
Well, I would say for like mindsets, like here the people tend to be, when they decide to do something, they're really like straight.
Okay.
Yeah. And
really?
like in Asia, with people more like a bit shy or a bit like, not really go like the direction we want. We're kind of like searching because like also our education system is like really, you have to study everything, like 10 subjects or 12 subjects. So you're like, oh, so what do I do? Like after I learn all the things, so which one I should choose,
Okay, you're like paralyzed by choice.
Yeah,
I get
yeah.
it. Yeah, here it's a
Like
bit
here it's more like
different.
people are, when they study, they can already, oh, maybe I'm more like artist, like autistic students. So maybe I will go something with arts. But if I'm more like, in engineering, maybe I really like mathematics and or stuff,
Yeah.
then I will go in this certain, path. Yeah.
So
But like in Taiwan, it's not really like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They give you too much choice and then you're
Exactly.
like, what do I do?
Yeah.
And here they choose one subject and they go into it and they study it.
Yeah.
Into the depth, let's say. I
Yeah.
think that's the difference. Okay, that's one cultural difference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe another one?
Maybe.
Let me think about it.
A funny one.
Funny one. Okay. Okay. I got one. I got one.
Yeah.
I feel like the people who dress, especially I'm talking about Brussels because I live here.
Yeah.
People who dress here, it's really cool. Like
really?
it's, I would say like they have like certain styles. Like some people just put like pull over or something, but they don't really think about what they put. They just like they. I mean, compared to Taiwan, here it's more like people dressing for beauty, like to look good. But in Taiwan or in Asia, it's more like to be like practical.
Okay.
Like it's like raining day. Okay, I put like a jacket, but with waterproof.
Yeah.
And here I really rare to see people to do that. Like people put a lot of different things on.
I mean, here it's always rainy, so
Yeah. We don't have a choice.
we don't want to wear rainy waterproof clothes every single day.
Yeah.
And also talk about rain. In Taiwan, people use umbrella, but here, no, even it's raining.
Yeah.
And now I kind of like European nice, kind of. Like
Yeah.
I don't use any umbrella like anymore. I just, if it's raining, I just like, yeah, Belgian.
You
it's
became
Brussels.
Belgian by
Yeah.
now.
Exactly.
C'est la vie,
Exactly.
C'est la vie.
Yeah. You just look up the sky and you're like, it's raining. Okay, I'm just, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just another normal day in
day.
Brussels.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But like you talk about, like you feel like you have to be perfect in everything when you were living there. It was a pressure for you?
So this is for like the students that not study music, like a normal student. They have to study like all the subjects.
Yeah.
But for me, I was studying like in music class, so we kind of like reducing some of the subject. So what I have to do is like maybe 4 or 5. Yeah, that's in total, but still a lot.
Okay.
And it's nothing to do with what I want to do. I mean, kind of related, but it's not so much. Yeah.
Okay, interesting. And you're doing jazz. Do you see yourself doing like another genre maybe in the future?
Actually, that's a really good question because since I'm studying here for jazz, of course I play jazz, but also I got invited to like African music and super cool.
Nice.
Yeah, join like a project
We
like
love that.
yeah. One of my friends is called Breeze, and he has his projects, and we start to play like a lot. It's pretty cool. Or I also joined some R&B projects. Yeah.
Let's talk about that.
Yeah, but it's just starting. It's just starting. I just
Okay.
joined that. Yeah,
Nice. Because R&B is dying.
yeah.
And
Is
we need it is dying. Yeah, I miss like the 2000 R&Bs where the guy was just like under the rain and just talking about his love for her girl, stuff like that. But now it's just with all the slow motion.
No matter what
I do, all I think about is you.
Exactly.
So yeah, that's so cool.
Yeah.
That's
So
so
I
cool.
try to do like a lot of different genre. Yeah.
But your first love was jazz.
Actually, classical music.
Huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I've been doing classical music for 20 years. So
Yeah.
since I was a kid. So all the friends,
The
all
origins.
the surroundings, everything's classical.
Yeah.
Origin story of Kuan is classics.
Yeah.
But now I'm the full jazz man.
Now you're full 100% jazz.
Oh, he is. I saw him play at one of those jam sessions.
I think it was in, I don't know.
L'Ascenseur. Yeah, before they closed.
Yeah.
The
Sadly.
clothes. Yeah.
But it was amazing. You were so good.
They just opened a new one actually.
Really?
It's called The Post.
The Post?
The Post. It's
Okay.
close to Le Chaf, like the area. Close to Midi.
La Chaf, Le Toc, La Coeur. They love the word with la la la.
I know.
Okay, next time you play, we gotta come see you.
Yeah.
Sure, of course.
Of course.
Definitely.
And when you're playing, what is happening in your mind? Like, are you...
Yeah,
What
do
is
you
happening?
prepare or like?
Oh, that's a lot of things going on there.
Ooh, like, I need to buy this. I forgot this. Maybe like...
Well, I can share like a little thing that I always, because I'm really obsessed with, psychology. things. Also, like as artists,
Yeah.
we always have a lot of things going on in brain, so you have to deal with it, and you have to understand yourself more. And I want to share is like there's a thing called autopilot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, in the music playing. So autopilot means that it's like you got your everything like basic like harmony theory and your techniques everything. But once sometimes when you're you just play, and during maybe 5 minutes there's a moment you're like what do I do like and then you're not thinking anything, but your fingers still moving and your brain still braining. So it's like it's so weird. It's like like I wouldn't call it muscle memories, because for me muscle memory, I have this argument with my friend before.
Yeah.
Like we just discussed like what's muscle memories, what is like autopilot thing. For me autopilot thing is like it's not only muscle memories, it's also like your brain is already been set or being you practice like that, you learn like that, and you have your own taste. So every time you play something or you're improvising, for example, you always have kind of the certain way of playing.
Okay.
Yeah. Like
Not
a pattern.
exactly the same. Yeah, pattern. Yeah.
But I think you're just too good, and now your brain doesn't even need like
Yeah.
actually, for that I found out like some master, some really good
Really?
musicians, like they're just basically they're autopilot like all the time, but they can be so good
I
because
think that's
they're
another
just
level.
too good.
That's just another
that's
level.
the other level.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wow! Because we talk with other artists, and they told us that sometimes they need to be like in trance, like need to be somebody else to be like ready to perform. But we feel like with you guys, I don't know if you have that sometimes or.
We do. Like sometimes we think about like when you hear something, when you hear someone is super good, and you try to be like him.
Yeah.
And that's why we have a certain practice called transcription. We transcribe some solos of some masters, some really good musicians, because we really like it, and we try to figure out how it works. But after that, like in general, you have to come back to yourself, and that's
Become the
our
master
goal.
yourself.
Yeah, because you have to understand yourself and to create your style. Otherwise everyone sounds like the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
But I
Yeah.
think you're doing a good job at that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
my
you
best.
guys are friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
okay.
come to
We-
see his jazz sessions.
She came to see me.
And when you saw him for the first time, Kat, you were like, "Oh, I didn't know he was that good."
Yeah, I was really impressed. I was like, oh my God, that's my friend.
Ah,
I was so proud.
Oh my god.
Since then, I invite all my friends. I'm like, hey, Kuan is playing. Wanna come? But also, I was surprised because I invited one of my friends once to come see him, and they were like, oh, I actually know this guy. So they actually knew about him already. And I was like, oh my God, he's a star.
He's a star.
Yeah, so you're famous.
No, I'm not.
One day.
What
I'm
do
just
you
a
mean you're
nobody in
not?
Brussels.
And when you perform, because some performers, even athletes, they don't like to see their families or their friends because they are afraid to be distracted. Do you like when your friends come to see you, or you're like, oh, I'm shy, I don't want to.
I would say what friend you're talking about.
Okay.
If it's a musician friend, then I would be stressed.
Yeah.
Oh.
And if the friend, like the teacher, some of the teacher are my friend, and that's also
Because they're gonna
difficult.
judge your music.
Yeah.
They won't, but you just see from their eyes, just like
Yeah.
it's like they're just sitting there, like enjoy your music, just like
Yeah.
it's
It's
cool,
cool.
and they talk to you and just like, oh yeah, do you like it? Do you like it? And then,
If
So
it's like a music
I don't mind
professional.
if they come, like musicians, or especially for friends, it's even better because I get support from friends and I really feel like supported, and it's really important because sometimes you're just alone on the stage, or you always perform, but if you don't see some face that's like your friend's face, sometimes you feel lonely, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah. But of course, I try to make friends. So yeah.
Yeah.
So at least like every concert, I have a little bit like maybe one or two friends there. So it's like okay,
Yeah.
I.
Yeah. Alright.
It's good to know you feel our support.
Yeah,
Yes.
for sure. I'm gonna come the next time. I told you I'm
Sure.
gonna come.
Yes,
Yeah.
we'll make it work.
Yeah, because I love jazz. Jazz is really amazing. I think it's a genre that is really like it's good in the ear. So I don't know, it's really great. And I would like to know who was like do you have like a jazz artist that you like maybe?
Yeah.
Favorite one?
I think one of my favorite is Keith Jarrett.
Oh,
Yeah.
who is that?
Keith Jarrett.
He's like a really legendary pianist, and he was like really active in the 80s, 90s, even not now because he had stroke, so now he cannot play anymore.
Oh.
Yeah, I think he can only play by his left hand, but still really good. Like last time, my friend saw the interview. Like I think last year he did the interview, and he was just try to play few notes, but just like few notes and it sounds so beautiful.
Oh.
Even just with one hand.
Yeah,
Oh my
just
God.
just few notes. But he inspired me so much. Like he's playing because he's really how we call lyrical. Like when he play, it's just not really like showing off or really technique. It's really like telling the story. And I always the big fan of the storytelling musician.
I think that's very unique as well. Way more than just showing off technique.
Because everybody can
obviously.
play, can practice,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
but to show them your personal thing, it's really personal.
Yeah, I just Googled him and I see here that he has been a group leader.
Yes.
Just like
like you.
And yeah, we did our research.
Yeah. Okay, you following maybe his path? Maybe.
Not really. I just admire how he play, and I just transcribe him something, and yeah,
He
I
played
also-
with Miles Davis.
Well, who is Miles Davis? I don't. Who is it?
Girl, you need to get educated.
Yeah. What? Shade.
Anyway,
This is shady.
She said she loves jazz.
No, yeah, okay. I love jazz like everybody. I'm not like, a real jazz fan, but that's amazing. Did you
It's fine. We're discovering.
Yeah, we're discovering. Yeah, for sure. But would you like to meet him one day?
Sure. I mean, he's not playing any concert anymore since he has stroke. But one day, if he get recovered or something, and he can play, or just left hand solo, maybe
Yeah.
I will be there wherever they are.
You'll be his right hand.
Wherever he is, I will go.
We need to find his address right now for Kuan.
I think he's in the US. No,
Maybe
Maybe I don't know.
in the middle of nowhere. Maybe I don't know.
I mean.
Who knows?
Who knows?
But yeah, tell us more about all of your bands, because there's more than one.
So I have my trio. It's called Kuan Yu Trio, and I have like two drummers in my band because I have some
Two
musicians.
drummers.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's a trio. So normally it's three, like bass, piano, and drums. But because sometimes like I really like these two drummers. Like they're my best friend. Like one of the names is called Umberto. Like since I arrived in Brussels the first year, I already just one day I just like texting like, hey, anybody want to do a session with me like in the school? And then he's like, oh yeah, I'm up. So I just find him and I really like his playing like all the time. And now we have the friendship for 6 years almost.
Oh yeah.
And he still play with me.
He's the OG.
Yes,
Yeah.
OG. He's my original drummer. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know that after 7 years of friendship, you're gonna stay friends for life, apparently.
Yes.
So
That's what they say.
we have
That's what
one
they
more
say.
year.
Yeah. Let's see.
Oh,
And the other one is called Marius. It's my German friend. And he's very he's like really like intimate. Like when he play like on drums, he's like really it's a bit shy, this guy, but he has a lot of like tiny hit like on the drums. It's just very detailed, and I really like it. That's why. And so that's my trio, and I have a quintet, which is I gonna perform next Monday for my school concert. Yeah, for master to middle year concerts. Yeah.
Okay.
And so I have two. And I have the other one, but I think now we just pause because
It was a lot.
yeah,
Yeah.
maybe
I mean-
maybe maybe Cats saw one of the concerts. I'm not sure because like it's the same drummer, German drummer, Marius, and with a Korean saxophone player, but he
Did
played
I?
Ewe but bass.
Okay.
So he played bass, but from the electric,
Mhm.
saxophone.
Mm.
And my friend, so we were like a trio, and I just play synths and keyboard. But yeah, he just actually today he just went into the military of the South Korea.
Oh.
Yeah, today is the day,
Okay.
Oh,
or today or
so,
tomorrow.
yeah.
But yeah, the
You
6
can
hours.
play
or
for a
6
while.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Okay.
that's basically some of my projects.
Hmm.
But of course, I have other
Some.
projects. It's
No.
not mine. Like I'm not a leader. Like I just
Mm.
an assignment,
Yeah.
and
Okay,
that's
okay.
I cannot tell like each. It's yeah.
But I think you like being a leader, right?
Yeah, he like it.
In a way.
He likes it.
In a way, yeah. It's a lot of responsibility to do. You have to take care of them.
Mm-hmm.
Like I brought my trio, Marius, and the bass player is called Emmanuel. I brought them to a studio to record my first album. Not yet out, but maybe.
First album?
Yeah.
We need to talk about that.
Not yet out, but yeah. I just
Not
record the
out yet.
first
Okay.
session, and it's like trio, and we record like maybe 5 or 6 songs. I gonna record another session, which is maybe late in the year this year, and it's gonna be not the same. It's gonna be like drummer will be Umberto, so not Marius, but last time was Marius, and it was trio. This time will be still Emmanuel on bass, Umberto on drums, and there's like one of my a friend live in Paris. It's called Jonathan,
Yeah.
and he plays saxophone. Yeah,
Okay.
and they're all gonna play for my concert next Monday. Yeah, for my quintet. Yeah, so basically there'll be quintet and trio in the same album, and gonna mix together and gonna release maybe hopefully 26. I guess.
Okay, soon.
Yeah.
Shout out to those guys, by the way.
Yeah, shout out
You're
to
putting
them.
the work.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
guys.
You're the best.
Yes.
And is it open concert? Everyone can come see you, or
Next Monday?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a school thing, but it's open for everybody. Yeah.
okay, well,
Yeah.
we'll see
So
if we're free next.
and I
one.
have some other concerts like it's coming, like anywhere, but yeah. I will post. I will post something.
I
Of
just
course.
watch his stories and then I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
You can do the same.
Yes.
But yeah, I see you played. I know you played like in different countries in Europe. You played in France, in
Yes.
Germany. Is there any place that you prefer, like in Europe, where you really liked playing? Like the public was different, or because you have friends from
Yeah.
Paris and.
I would say I like to play in Brussels, like in Belgium in general. I like it because like also language wise, and also like I get to know the culture here much
Yeah.
more. I understand the people, how they speak, how they behave, what is the vibe there,
Yeah.
But like I never play gigs I play, but it's like a pop gig. It's not really like jazz and something really mine.
Okay. Yeah.
But yeah, I think the audience there, especially in Amsterdam, it's really cool. It's really international. But I don't know so much, so I would not say like I prefer there. Like I think in general I prefer like Belgium. Yeah. I
But is
prefer.
the vibe different then? So you can.
It's
still
so different.
compare, Yeah.
It's so different. The crowd is so different. The way they interact.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
In Germany as well. It's really interesting to see in German.
How do they?
Like how the Germans they just like you go inside to the I was playing in the city called Kiefert, and the bar is called Jazz Keller. It's like literally means basement in German, like
Okay,
Jazz
yeah,
Keller.
yeah.
And I go downstairs and it was like smell like cigarettes, And the thing is, the owner was like the bartender, he was smoking inside. So I was like, I'm a smoker too. So I say like, so can I smoke here? And then he say like, no, I'm the only one can smoke here. I was like, okay, cool,
Cool.
Okay.
So and he's the only guy that's working that night. And we were like, okay, you have stage, and we are gonna play here. So you have speaker, you have PA, or like you have to tell us something. Otherwise, we don't know how to do. And then he said like, yeah, we can do that. And then he just went inside to the storage room and just take all the mic and all the stuff. And it was like, okay, finally we set up. And I saw the people, audience, the crowd, slightly to come inside. And then they're like, oh, those three young dude. Okay, you're here. And I don't speak German. I can speak like very little bit.
Like Guten Tag.
Guten Tag.
Lisa here.
Alles
Yeah,
gut.
alles gut.
Alles gut.
Yeah.
Something like that. Or even something else more.
Yeah.
Not
Always the
appropriate
bad
things.
words.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
always the bad words.
Shout out to my friend Marius.
Yeah. Shout out to him.
Yeah. So yeah, and I think just the crowd is like they really listen, but I think it's just like in general, like, I think all the crowd they listen, they respect the artist on the stage, but just the facial expression is so different. Like here, I think in Brussels people are just like, oh yeah, oh wait, something like that. It's like, oh wait, oh man.
And you're like,
C'est
I'm
trop cool. C'est trop cool. C'est chouette. C'est chaud. And in Germany, like the crowd just like, everybody's like,
Poker face.
but they like it, and they came to talk to me and just like, hey, you guys sound really good. You guys sound really good. And I was like, oh yeah.
Very
serious. They try to express something, but like I think it's really cute somehow. Yeah. And in France, I think it's very similar to Brussels. Yeah.
Oh really?
I'm talking about like maybe Paris, not really. Yeah, because Paris is like really, more like Amsterdam feel. Like they are really like competitive, and they are really like people just trying to show their best. Like that's something I don't really appreciate. Like I feel like music is supposed to be loved, to be just to share, and everybody should have fun instead of just showing like how good you are and like that. But I got like a competitive feeling there. Yeah, and I feel like come on. Music is love. You have to just enjoy, embrace it. Not really, yeah.
Because I feel like when you are like a pianist and stuff like that, I feel like there's a lot more competitions than like an artist who's singing or whatever. How is it like sometimes a pressure for you or not?
Yeah, I mean, like I was arrived in Brussels and I have some friends arrive at the same time. They are all pianists.
Who?
I mean, a lot of people come here to study music as well, I guess.
Because we have
from
like
Asian countries.
In Brussels, there's like 2 conservatory already. Yeah, and Ghent, there's 1, and Antwerp, there's 1, and in Leuven, there's 1 too. So there's like even like in Wallonie, there's also another one. So yeah, it's a lot. So people came here to study music. So internationally, like some Italians or some Spanish friends, yeah. But yeah, what I say just, I feel competitive in the beginning because I was also not really feel comfortable of myself. I was the one that's still studying, and I just started my jazz career. So I was like, I don't know anything. I have
was
to.
the beginnings.
Yeah, just the beginning.
Humble beginnings.
Yeah.
No, it's like a ignorant beginning. Like I don't know anything.
Okay,
Yeah. So, yeah.
Okay. And where do you see yourself? Maybe like in 2 or 3 years. What would you like to do?
So I would like to stay here, but now I'm thinking to go back to Taiwan. Like maybe in 2 years or something, because like I still have to finish my military. It's obligated, so I need to do it, and it's like 4 months. So when the time is finished, I could come back, or maybe I can start my career in Asia there, to try to build a connection. And here I already have some connections, actually a lot of connection here. So for me, it's not so hard to come back. Like I can come back any day, and I still know like a lot of players and a lot of people.
Okay, yeah, you made your network
Yeah,
all
yeah.
this 6 years.
Yeah.
Not
And then I can,
nothing.
like link with the Asia to the Europe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you
Would be
can be
really
that
nice.
link.
I could be that link. Yeah,
Mhm.
I'm the adapter.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, if it's only 4 months,
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's fine.
That's
You won't
true.
lose your skills that fast.
Not in 4 months. You've
Not in
been
4
playing for
months.
20 years. I think it's okay.
it's okay. Yeah, I think it's okay. It's
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, yeah. And do you what would be like your dream stage? Where would you like to perform? Like the dream of the dream, like for you?
For now, I wouldn't think about some places outside of Belgium because like yeah. But for now, I think I really want to go to play in Beaux-Arts at least or Flagey.
Yeah.
These two
okay,
places
okay.
is considered like like a performance center, like really big.
Yeah, it's
So
the
I
fancy
like-
places.
Yeah. But of course, because I told you like I really into R&B and groove stuff. So yeah, if one day, if this is possible, I would like to play in Abe and Belgique as well.
Shout out, Abe.
Shout out to Abe.
Shout out to
I
Abe.
mean, if we can help you get there.
Yeah, we will. We
yeah,
will.
the other
Yeah.
day I went to see Martin Kochelt
Martin.
concert.
Mm-hmm.
The one who improvises.
Oh,
with
yeah, yeah,
piano.
I s-
Oh my god,
I
that
saw
was
it.
so amazing. That could
Yeah.
be you someday.
Yeah. Who knows? One day.
One
it will
day.
come.
Yeah.
It will
Maybe.
come. Yeah.
Maybe.
And Abe is such a good.
It's a nice
concert
place.
hall,
People
you
are
know.
nice. You
Mhm.
know,
Yes, we love it. We love volunteering there. It's,
really amazing. Yeah.
Yeah, so maybe
And-
one day.
Yeah, it will come. I'm
Yeah.
sure. I'm sure.
I hope so.
And would you like to play for like, I don't know how you say that in English, but bande annonce for movies or something like that?
Sure,
Oh,
of
like
course.
soundtrack.
Soundtrack,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Of course, I would love to. Like, I would like to, arrange for the song of the film or something.
Mm.
Yeah. Actually, I kind of did it before.
Oh.
Yeah. But like, it's not really arranged. I just play like improvise
Mhm.
things. Yeah. Or I even join some events like Antwerp Fashion Week, and I
What?
and I play like
Wow.
just me play there,
Okay.
and just the models they're just walking, and then I just do the music there. Yeah, yeah. But it was not really a huge event. It's like a I don't know. I forgot the event, but it was like small event. But it's
Mhm.
still for me it's a
Catwalk.
really good opportunities.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course, it is.
Yeah, it's
Mhm.
cool. Like I saw those like really cool, like really beautiful models. So it was like,
Yeah.
wow. And I just like, okay, okay. I guess I just play piano then.
Have to stay focused.
I was like, just every time I just like, oh.
Mm.
Really, I'm not joking.
No autopilot there.
No autopilot.
Autopilot there. Yeah.
Ah,
They're just like, oh yeah.
that looking good.
Yeah,
That
looking
looking
good.
good.
Yeah.
And did you one time played for somebody that you liked or thinking about somebody? Maybe did you have like?
Yeah.
kind of moment?
Of course. I did. I even wrote songs like way before. Like I wrote songs for someone I love.
Mm.
But actually nowadays I prefer now to wrote something like between
Why not?
yeah.
It's too painful, huh?
No, it's just I don't feel it.
Okay.
I don't have this,
Okay.
Like yeah, like now I'm more writing the song that's with my families actually.
Mm.
Yeah, like I just wrote a song of my grandma. She passed away when I was in
Oh.
high school, like
Mhm.
17 years old.
Mhm.
Yeah, so I wrote a song and
Like an ode to grandma.
Yeah, it's like the name is called Grandma's Lullaby.
Oh.
That's so sweet.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
and I think February. No, not February. Last year, like around the end of the year,
Mhm.
my teacher passed away. Like
Oh.
my childhood teacher who teach me piano.
Mm.
Okay.
She passed away, and I wrote a song because her name is called Clara. So I wrote a song just named Clara.
Oh.
And then I didn't put any any parts that I improvise. So I wrote everything like written.
Mm-hmm.
So I just play written music.
Yeah.
But it's like short piece, but it's
Mm.
it's beautiful.
And do you like writing as well, or do you prefer improvising?
You mean writing music or?
Yeah, like composing.
Yeah, I love composing.
Yeah.
Yeah, like last time I was hanging out with my friend, like Esso, Axel,
Yeah.
and he was still with other people. So I
Mhm.
went to the cafe alone, and that's what I really like to do. Just go somewhere alone and just open my iPad and start to compose. And I get inspiration because sometimes when I'm stuck in the house, of course I have a piano to get some chords or some melodies, but sometimes it's also nice just full like imagination. You just
Yeah.
like think and just feel like maybe it sounds like that.
Mhm.
And then when I go home, I can of course adjust something.
Mhm.
Like maybe here should be more correct. But yeah, that's after that. But I
Okay.
like to go to somewhere, even to the woods, to the forest, just to be alone and to write
Mhm.
music. Because sometimes I got the inspiration, or even just after I take a shower, yeah, like I meditate in
It
the
hits
shower.
you.
It's like every time I in the shower, it's like, yeah, it's nice, And I got the melody. I'm just like, okay, I have to finish shower like as soon as possible, and I
Mhm.
run to my room and just like I have to write, like I have to write this melody
Yeah.
down.
Before
And
I forget it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we are coming to an end.
Mhm.
But where can we see you the next time? Where are you playing?
Let me check.
Okay.
You have to ask you the very important question.
Yes.
Of yours.
We have a question that we ask at the end of the episode. For you, is it a blessing or a curse to be an artist here in Belgium or in Brussels in general?
I think it's a blessing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why?
I feel like here, especially the environment, the atmosphere that this place give to provide to the artist, it's very nice.
Okay.
Like people are very kind and they share their life, they share their music, but nobody are selfish. Everybody just try to share everything.
Mhm.
And all the people I met, like literally, like almost everybody, they're all nice and really supportive. And I can talk to people so easily. And the place, there are a lot of good places to support musicians as well, or artists.
Okay.
So I think it's a bless because that's because of the atmosphere. So it brings a lot of people from all over the world. That's why they say Brussels is a cosmopolitan place. I mean, even more. I think it's the one of the best in Belgium, I'd say.
I
Okay.
mean, yeah.
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 So
Yeah.
it's a blessing. Woo! We
It's a
have a blessing.
All right.
Okay. And where can we see you the next time?
Oh, right.
We have 2 more minutes.
So next Monday it's my concert, but in the school, in the close to Anderlecht.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And after that, there's a concert on 22nd, which is Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
It's in Saint-Gilles, I think.
Saint-Gilles. Okay.
Saint-Gilles.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're gonna
Yeah.
post this anyways on our
Sure.
socials. So
Yeah, I'm gonna post
can
it.
come.
So
okay.
yeah, you will see. And
Perfect.
there's others like the end of the week
Okay.
of the yeah.
So Kuan is busy, guys. Kuan
Yeah,
is busy.
He has no time.
Yeah, no
The
time.
hustle is real.
Okay, thank you so much, Kuan. It was a pleasure. It
Thank
was
you.
nice to meet you, and your
you.
music is incredible. And we wish you all the best.
Thank you.
Voilà. You're
See you
welcome.
next time.
See you next time.
Yeah.
Vous écoutez Fluide,